Tom, I'm sure you asked for a response and you definitely got that out there today. You must be thrilled with that today.
Yeah, I thought we were superb, particularly first half. I thought we was really unlucky to only go 1-0 up, really, because I thought we was absolutely superb. Largely marshalled from Charlie at right back, to be fair, doing a different role for us, pushing Tristan in a more advanced role, and it really suited us. Playing on this lovely pitch at Quorn is fantastic, and it suits these boys, and I'm delighted that they've enjoyed themselves and got the 3 points.
You showed far more battle and desire than you did on Wednesday, which must be another plus point for you as well.
Yeah, I made it quite, myself and Nathan Paul made it quite simple. If it was the same, even if after 5-10 minutes she was coming off. We've got 5 lads on the bench every week that are desperate to play for this club. We leave 2 or 3 out that are always wanting to be in and around us, that come along, do the running, do the warm-ups and all that sort of stuff. So to do them a disjustice sort of thing on Wednesday as well, I thought that hurt us Wednesday. We've played Boston twice and let ourselves down in both. So frustrating, but it was about today. I knew all we can influence was today and today's results, and we did that when I got 3 points, and I think should be proud of what we've done.
And it was very noticeable in that first 10 minutes. You really got at them early on, which again must have been satisfying to see them actually come through and put in that kind of opening 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't like to single Charlie out, to be honest, very rarely if I can help it. But he did give us a real impetus and made us forward think and dictated play, and I thought he was superb. And I think that confidence then bred through the midfield, made life easier for me, Latrell and Maxi, Finn and Daft showing, Tristan being nice and positive, and then our front three that are superb and always dangerous, and then the boys off the bench towards the end filling in gaps and all filling in to do a professional job and see a result through.
I'm going to make you mention Charlie again because I'd written this down on here that
you have to edit him out.
He seemed to play a bit more of a role down the right at the back than he did in midfield today, and that seemed to...
It's one he's comfortable with. It's one that he did for us obviously last season for large periods with Mitch in and out, and was very effective at it. On a 4G, I think it kind of suits him to where we can allow him to get out wide and influence play. It also meant that we could get Tristan higher, and that was important for us because he's a lad that when he's on the front foot really influences that final third, even from deep full-back position. So he allowed to have a little bit of an experiment with him and let him be positive, driving with the ball, getting his crosses in, and he was really good as well. So down the right we were very dangerous, and we were consistent all over the pitch, so really delighted with them.
And you've got your clean sheet as well today, as well as the 3 points, which must be personally good for you and the lads with you.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've always been traditionally a club that built on clean sheets and being hard to beat. We've let ourselves down a few times this year, and we know we have. But as I said, all we can do is influence today's results and come at it with the right attitude and the right application, and we definitely did that. I'm delighted for young Flitz, another clean sheet. He keeps totting them up at his young age, is fantastic. Latty coming back into the starting 11. I think he's telling me that's 3 clean sheets in his last 3 starts or something like that, so he's in my ear already for Tuesday, I'm sure. And that's no criticism of the rest of the boys that have been in and around it, because it is us. For me, defending from the front made a big difference as well. Walmsley's been fantastic since he's come in. He's done all the donkey work, all the hard stuff, and prepared to still run and graft for people, which again, when you get that from your Lennys and Akils and people like that, so makes us a real threat, makes us hard to beat. It means that people are rash and rushing their play, and it means that we win the ball up higher and then can put our foot on it and dictate things. And on pitches like this, when we're allowed to play our football, I think you'll see our best stuff.
Going forward, I thought he was really dangerous in places as well, particularly that first goal. I thought it was a really well moved.
Yeah, I think we could have scored it earlier. I think we've had 2 or 3 really good chances. I think we should probably pull the trigger before Finn actually shoots and scores. But he's been a real big influence with us and was really good again today. We constantly look a threat, and to be honest, a little bit nitpicking, but probably disappointed we've only scored 2. I think we've had 3 or 4 good opportunities that on another day that's 4 or 5, and I think 4 or 5 would have probably been warranted from our first 60-70 minutes, and then it was when it wasn't going to be that case, and it was just about being professional. And delighted for those boys that came on and proved that they could come on and do jobs for us. We know they can all start and influence play, but can you come on and be professional, especially if as a young lad? Can you come and influence what we're doing by being disciplined? And delighted that they did.
All in all, though, a perfect away day, really. You couldn't ask for more. It was reasonably comfortable. They didn't really panic you too much.
No, they've got good players. But I'm still, I've said it 100 times, if we're right, we'll beat anyone. I think we've proved that throughout the year, that we can be a handful for absolutely everyone. It's all about what application and what Sleaford Town turn up with, which is a big frustration of mine at times. But as I said, we've got to do what we did today, keep getting our results. Hopefully things go right for us off our pitch, and you never know, you see where you finish.
and things have gone right for you today elsewhere. So you'll be hoping to make sure you're consistent now towards the end of the season, particularly at Pinchbeck, which is going to be a tough game there on the verge of relegation. They'll be fighting for their lives on Tuesday, won't they?
Yeah, there's some good young lads at Pinchbeck. We've pinched Hendo as one of them. There's a few there that are good local Sleafordish sort of lads that have got good experience now at Step 5. So there's a lot of boys there that we've got a lot of time with and we're keeping tracking on. So they know that it's going to be a hard game. They're tooth and nail to try and stay in the league. It's going to be tough. That pitch is always very, very different to what we've played on today, so that's going to be a different application for us. We're going to have to take in consideration other strengths and weaknesses that we have, and try and get the best result we can, and hopefully continue the little run that we've been on, and keep going.